funday. Hi again.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
All of them.
What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Thanks for joining Sunday Live. Always a good time.
Are you guys high again yet?
Are you guys having the best Sunday or what? Norma G, so glad to see you, man. Glad to see you out there in the chat. Been missing you. I've been seeing a lot of people on the last After Dark. Where Norma G at? He back.
He back.
Say what's up, everybody.
Everybody needs to take a break every now and again, you know.
Oh, for sure.
But we love you, G, and just know that everybody's been thinking about you out here.
So thanks for taking your Sunday break with us, coming in, chilling, guys, hanging out. We got lots going on in the tents. What are we going to be seeing in the tents tonight, babe? What kind of?
Well, we have some new auto watering systems with the Autopots. Oh, it's having story time.
No, maybe not yet. Not story time yet, but if you guys were on the Patreon live on Thursday, Heaven's story time was real. There were some stories were told.
If you guys,
You were there, you were there.
Well, you can always go back on the Patreon and watch too.
But we will be jumping into the tents. Sorry, seeing what now?
We have some new auto watering systems that we did pop on this week for the Battle of the Breeders. We did that with our Patreons this week as well. And we are going to be talking about what we're going to be feeding these babies really soon. And I have a couple questions for you along the way. So
right? We got all kinds of questions and all kinds of plants to check out with a whole bunch of different grow styles. So we're going to be going through all the tents, checking out where we're at with Battle of the Breeders and what's going on. Dang, what's up? We got Bill Ward out there. How's it going, fam? Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. It's always so fun on these Sunday Lives. We have a blast. So you guys are the best. Thanks for stopping by, spending your Sunday night. How many people got kids starting school tomorrow? Back to school.
Kids start school tomorrow.
Party's over.
Yeah, my son starts school tomorrow, so bright and early we'll be up and on the school bus.
Yeah, yep.
I'm kind of excited. We went and met his teacher the other day, and him and this little boy have actually became like really good friends. They call each other their best friends, so they're getting pretty tight. They've rode the same bus for the last 2 years now, and then this last year they got to go to each other's house, and now they are happen to be in the same class this year, and they got to pick to sit next to each other.
When you're friends and you're like, oh my God, you're in the same class.
Yeah, I know it. And then like,
next to the same desk.
We're sitting there like, Ez was trying to pick a seat, and he's like, he wants one next to him just in case like Gavin shows up to his class.
Yeah.
And so he's trying to pick a seat, and he's like, well, this one has an extra seat, and like we're kind of like settling in, and literally 2 seconds later, his little friend Gavin comes in, and I'm like, oh boy. So, but it's really cute, you guys. They're 9, and it's like the funnest age ever. They're so cute. I just love it. I'm going into 4th grade.
Fun times. Mine is done with the grade schools, so college will be starting later this month. But it kind of staggers out here in Michigan. Like, there's some kids, like my sister's kids are going like like a week later, this Thursday.
Yeah.
So everybody starts a little bit different, but.
Yeah, and then my daughter, she's a junior this year in high school.
Yeah, lots going on.
So yeah, a lot going on. But we do have a ton going on in the tents, and just everything's really exciting over here. We have a lot going on.
Yeah, tons going on. Should we
what?
Bing bong about it and then go take a peep in the tents?
Bing bong about it.
We'll bing bong about it. You guys know what's up. What are you guys smoking on tonight? Or what's the result of your poll here, babe?
Yes, they all love spending time with their plants.
80% of you?
80%?
Hand water?
Hand water. I find that crazy. Because, okay, just from like...
I don't even water myself.
I don't even have like a whole lot of plants, but I feel like I really am starting to love the auto watering systems, simply because it's just not feeling like much of a chore anymore. And I feel like I'm having more fun again. Like the fun is like it's not so much of a chore anymore to take care of my plants, because it's like with that, it's like almost an everyday thing sometimes. And when you take that away, it feels like it's not so much like I'm doing this because I have to. I'm doing it because I want to now. You know what I mean? I'm here because I, want to spend time with my plants, and it doesn't feel like such a chore anymore. But that's just me. I know like a lot of other people might feel different.
It can be hard to keep up with watering every day, but we'll check that out when we take a look at the
But I'm loving it.
Autopots.
So if you guys want to check out the Autopot system, please do. I think we got a code too if you guys want to save some money too. But I'm telling you what, if you guys see the results, if you go back to our last live and see the plants from then to now, which we will be doing an update at some point, so you'll see it all through. But if you guys are curious right now from like the growth, from just turning it on this week.
Babe. Save some of it for when we get over there.
I'm just excited about it because it's so good. I'm so excited about it, and I just wish more people knew about them.
We're about to take a deep look, but maybe let me get one of these Bing Bongs. Cyclops, he lost an eye.
It's because every
capture it
time
on
I
tonight for you
clean him
guys.
out, his Bing Bong eyes like fall off because they get wet, and I have to replace them. And
come to LA in 2 weeks, Frankie Z says. We will be out that way in September.
We're gonna be close to there, but I don't think we're gonna be in LA. You don't have to take it off. I'm sorry. I actually cleaned I didn't clean him, but I like rinsed him all through right before the live. But I did not clean out the bong or the bowl piece, so.
What up, Grownomics?
So sorry about that.
Dagweed and Blondie, thanks for coming, guys. Always so much fun seeing you guys. A bunch of familiars in the side chat. You guys rock. Can't wait to show you guys the plants, everything that's coming up.
Bing Bong is a Cyclops. We'll
check out the Discord tonight. We'll be able to check out a lot of fun stuff. So some things we'll be able to look at since last time we remember we repopped those ones that didn't make it. Just getting it. Ooh. Oh man, now
Clouds over here.
Now we're ready to see some plants.
Yeah, let me wet my whistle.
What up, In a Vibe? How's it going, fam? Can, what's up? Thank you guys for joining. Spicy Plant Mom?
Yes, thank you guys so much for hanging out. And
let's take it to the tent.
Yes. And thanks again for smashing that like button, y'all. You guys, y'all help us out every time anybody even just hits that like button. It does help our channel just a little bit more.
It's amazing. You guys, thank you so much. Love. All right, let's get it.
Okay.
Just when we're about to hit 420 on the live stream here. Perfect timing.
Yeah, we'll come back. Bing Bong's always, he's always waiting in the wings, all right?
He's out in the wings, so tent number one.
We have the Autoflower tent right here, which is the red tent. And we got 2 girls, 1 pot back there. Neil's actually doing really well with the FloraFlex system and the Autopots, but right now I don't think you have these ones on yet, do you?
No, not yet. So, yeah, the 2, these are both autos in here. Up first, we got the Mephisto Ravenberry. If you guys remember, last live stream we had some mutant plants, right? A couple.
Yeah, the last Ravenberry we planted, it was growing, but like so slow for an auto. It was growing slower than our photos.
I had to rip it out on the live stream, so if you guys missed it, just savagely being ripped out. So we potted a new one direct to, and it's taken off fine, no mutations. Everybody's looking great. Just been watering with FloraFlex. We haven't turned on the Autopots in here yet, even though I think these back ones could. So this is actually 2 autos in 1 pot, hence 2 girls, 1 pot. That's the Sour Jealousy autos from Fast Buds. So we were doing some bud trainer clips, just kind of bending them out, doing some training there. But overall, they're coming along great. I've just been hand watering that as well until this one gets a little bit more established. I'm just gonna flip the system on because we weren't ready for the one that we ended up taking out. It just fell behind. So we're kind of waiting for them to catch up since they're on the same water cycle.
All right, I'm gonna actually try to pull up the chat here so I can see what you guys are saying.
Pull up that chat.
All right, I'm here. As soon as it connects, I'll be able to see. All right, there we go. Sorry, guys. We're not by the computer, so I need somewhere to see you guys.
We getting the chats going.
So yeah, And again, we do have like the staggered lights in here as well. So when we do have more coming in here, we can lower them or make them higher depending on where they are at.
Yeah, we want to try something different in this tent instead of just having one big bar light. Since we really don't need it right now, it's just kind of a waste. So we went with a staggered approach. That way, you know, these ones will start flowering. Then we can plant some other ones on this side, just have a slightly lower light output and just kind of work that way. Control the height a little better because we want to keep going autos in here and have 2 and 2 and do like an offset. So every like month and a half we'll plant and then these will top and then do.
So basically when these ones start flowering, which that one looks like it's getting close to be honest with you. Look at it. We'll be planting new ones too. Then once these are going, like when they're about to be finished, hopefully these ones will be going into flower and then we'll be able to continue.
So we haven't started the other side yet, and they're going to be on separate watering systems. So these two over here run off this Autopot reservoir, and then this one, the other side is going to be off this one. So we're going to do these two organically and just be fed regular water. These two will be Floraflex when they turn it on, probably in like a week or so. Just waiting for this one to get a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I love this system. We can't stop doing our autos, guys. I'm sorry. We are doing photos, but we can't stop doing
Yeah, actually, all these tents over here are photos. So let's dive into the world of photos and what's going on.
So in this tent, we have, again, an all organic system with the Autopots. We have started auto watering them. We've filled their reservoir. And these are all Battle of the Breeders.
Dun, dun, dun. So these are all the photos popping off?
Yeah, so I have been doing a little bit of training in here using some bud clips and some leaf tucking to kind of get these branches to stick out. This one's the tallest one, which is Banana Biscotti.
Banana Biscotti. Banana Biscotti, we're going to call her.
Because she is really a beast. I do plan on this week coming in and taking some more out. And I do plan on feeding them with this terp tea. But instead of doing a top dress like I normally use this, I'm actually going to be brewing the tea. And then I'm going to be feeding them with that and then, again, watering with the auto watering system.
Yeah, going to brew the tea. So what we'll probably do then is that since we're going to do the tea, is we'll probably switch off because we have already turned on the Autopot system here, guys. So everybody's just getting fed automatically. You want to lift one of those little covers off, man? Every pot is just basically getting all the water it needs through the little reservoir system there. So that reservoir I just showed you guys over here in between the tents, that one over here feeds all 4 of these, and then they're each independent. So as the plant drinks down, it just refills itself, and they're all bottom watering. But it's been going great. We switched that on, what, like a week ago?
Well, on our Patreon line.
Yeah, with the Pates.
On Thursday.
So we just switched it on probably about, was it what? Before that, I feel like we did maybe.
We filled it before that, but we didn't turn it on.
Yeah, okay. So it has been on just a couple days, but going along so strong already. So we'll probably turn it off. We'll do the terp tea and then pour that in. And then after that kind of absorbs, then we'll turn the system back on.
Yeah, so these are, I mean, as you can see, I'm already loving what's coming out of this. They look so good, and I'm excited to feed them and see what they do. But tonight, what did you want to do? What do we want to do tonight?
We got some bud trainer clips going on these guys. We have been doing some training because we're going to just try and fill them all out under the scrog nets. Each one's our different plants. What are all the plants in here, babe?
So in the back left, we have the Cali Octane. That's by Humboldt Genetics. She's short and squat, and she takes the training really nice. I'm kind of really excited about her.
Yeah, she's looking beautiful and even.
Yeah.
We've been training her out. We got to go through and defoliate here soon. Maybe we jump the gun on the nets, but we can lift the Autopots out of there if we need to. And what's the back right?
So the back right is the Scrooge, and I believe that is, gosh, I can never remember this one. The
Compound genetics.
Compound genetics. Actually, I was kind of impressed with this one because she was like one of the ones out the gate that was doing really, really nice, like when she was a seedling. So that one looks like I'm gonna have to come in and defoe a lot on her as well. She looks very, very busy, so that's gonna be fun this
And the
week.
Mimosa Orange Punch.
So Mimosa Orange Punch there.
Barney's Farm. How many of you guys are growing with some of these, any of these?
So as you can see, I did put some bud trainer clips on some of them, and this was one, and I came back the next day and she didn't like it and she totally topped herself. So she was topped. Not because I wanted to, but I don't hate it. She looks very happy.
She's making it, huh?
Yeah. So, and then obviously the front one is Banana Biscotti.
And you really wanted to turn on the air system today.
I do want to turn the air system on today because I think that they're, they're ready for it.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're ready for some boost on their roots, and I think that if I'm planning on feeding them this week with the Patreons on Thursday, I want to give want to give them some juice.
Yeah. So right now, guys, we're running the Evo 8 right here. Pretty high in the top of the tent. We're at 6 power right now. And I am noticing this Banana Biscotti, just a very small little amount of tacoing up on the fresh leaves. Might be too much power for it at 6, and we're probably a good, 2 feet.
I would say 3.
Maybe 3 feet from the canopy. So maybe maybe they could go down a little bit. They also look like they're pretty moist, but we're gonna hit them with those newts later in the week with the Terp tea.
So what do you think? Should I plug all these in?
Yeah, plug in these air things. So the air pots have the Autopots have another thing, guys. There's like a air dome base you can get, and basically pumps air, oxygen directly into the root zone. So we did transplant these probably about 2 weeks ago. We only turned the watering system on probably about a week ago. And so we wanted those roots to establish. They say to wait a little bit before you turn the air on, so we think it's been long enough. So having just plugging them in, we got this little air pump from the local grow store, Nature's Ed right up the road. And then it's just got 4 ports out. Hook them all up and then just dial the air. I think they said, I can't remember if it was 15 gallons an hour or 30 gallons an hour of air that you should pump through. But basically you just don't need, it doesn't actually need to be very much. So I think this pump should do it. It has adjustable speed, and just turn the dial up like probably half speed, babe.
Like there?
Yeah, like halfway. And it's just silent. You can't hear it. You can't really even probably tell anything down in that water part because the dome and the bubbling portion.
You can see a couple little bubbles coming out here and there, but it's not like noticeable. Like it's not a whole lot.
Right. The dome is actually in the pot, like under at the very bottom. There's like a little air dome.
So that's where these come from. So we hooked these up, but while I was filling like these, so we put everything on the bottom, and hopefully we have some footage to show you at some point. The bottom of these, but it's an aeration system where these hoses are actually hooked up to. So I put the medium over top, and then I kind of fed the hose through while I was filling it.
And what kind of medium are we running in here?
We have the Down to Earth 444 with some ProMix HP. I also threw some diatomaceous earth and also my trusty Potter's Gold. I always kind of throw a little bit of that in there because it has some good newts.
Yeah.
To kind of get it started. But yeah, they look really, really good.
Yeah, they've been doing amazing. So, excited for this run with the Autopots. And the nice thing is, like, that reservoir holds a lot. So really, we only have to fill that thing like all the way up to the top. And since these are all just running organically, it's just regular water. And we're just, I don't even think you're pHing it right now, are you?
No, I haven't even pH'd it. Because honestly, I kind of wanted to...
Just going organic with it.
Well, not even just be organic with it, but I just wanted to test it and
Yeah.
see if I even would have to. Now, I do worry with these aeration systems that it might hike the pH up a little bit for the root zone, but that's something that that's kind of the reason why we're trying it, to see if
Yeah.
what we need to actually do.
Conditions are pretty ideal in here right now, guys. We're looking at about 76%, 55 humidity, 6 on the light. Everything's just rocking and rolling pretty much. So really with Autopots, we don't have to worry about watering. We just let them go, except when we're gonna try that feeding or the terp tea, we'll turn the water down. And
Yeah, you guys, I'm
water from the
thinking the
top.
auto watering systems might be the way.
I'm down. No schedules, no timers, no nothing.
It's just, it makes me be able to come in here and be like, oh wow, look at this. Let me go.
Yeah.
Play with them a little bit more. I think it's just gonna make it just. It's making me fall in love with gardening again in a little way, making it less of a chore.
I'm definitely digging the Autopots with the ease of use and everything. I do like to with the air that the Autopots recommends that you only run the air to the root zone during the daytime. So I actually just hooked the pump up to just a little photosensitive timer that you can pick up on Amazon, super duper cheap, like $10. But back in that corner, so you just plug it in. So basically, when it sees the tent light on, it turns the air pump on. So that way, air's only on when the lights are on, and you don't have to set anything else because it just sees the light. So
I'm so excited about this grow.
Me too. I'm excited to see if turning the air on is going to do anything. Like all of a sudden, we'll see a big boost, and they'll all be huge tomorrow.
Well, do you guys want to see these compared to the FloorFlex system?
See them on Thursday.
That Neil is doing now.
Let's check out the last tent number 3. Take us down, Vanna White.
It's kind of what this feels like.
Tent number 1, tent number 2.
Okay. Tent number 3. So we have some more from the Battle of the Breeders up in here.
Ta-da! So right now, these ones are on the OG setup, guys. I ran for quite a while. You've seen with the green pots and the auto watering rings and the pumps and the FloorFlex. Yeah, so these ones are running on the Flex for about 2 weeks now, feeding them. Just turned the watering system on the other day. I'm running a mix of cocoa, about 60% cocoa, 40% perlite. So there's much more drainage going on here. So I feel like they're going pretty well. Right now I'm just watering every other day. But they seem to be going good. A little hot and heavy maybe on the newts. See a little bit on the tips, but I'm not too concerned about it. I think I maybe just mixed it a little heavy, but got some more water mixed up and actually had to put an anti-siphon hose because I've never actually filled this quite all the way, but it was making like a little bit of back, so where the rings were dripping. So you just in line, you put like a reverse siphon little valve in there, and it will keep the water from siphoning out when the pump's off. But those are going good. And then we got these other two. What are these, man?
So these are also part of the Battle of the Breeders, but we had a couple weird ones.
Yeah,
so we decided to replant them, and they are so much farther than behind these, and we are not able to turn the Autopots on yet. I have kind of been hand watering them a little bit, and they don't really seem like they need much right now. However, the only thing they really seem like they need is more time, because I'm thinking these are definitely going into flower before those.
They're so much further. So maybe we'll throw these over back into the auto tent and just keeping them vegging. So on this tent also, guys, we're using a different kind of setup from Autopots. We used this on the last one, Lord of the Lemons. What is that one, babe?
So that's the tray to grow, and instead of having it on each pot on their own little reservoir system. I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. They are both feeding from the same one, and they have fabric pots, so they just wake it up as they see fit. individually.
Yeah, just a big tray that
yeah.
that will refill and keep whatever's on it moist. So
We did use this one in our last grow as well.
And killed it. Lord of the Lemons did great with the plants. So we're doing the same. We're just doing that, but it just makes it easy because you fill up the big reservoir. It just whatever plant's sitting on it, and it can suck it up. We'll drink it up.
Easy.
Yeah.
And actually, I found using this one on our last grow that I had to feed my plants less.
Yeah. And it just fits like exactly in a 4x4. It's pretty easy. So you could have 2, maybe even 3 trays side by side in there.
Yeah,
It
and
makes
sure, if you had smaller
yeah.
pots, you totally could.
Makes it easy, but yeah, they are behind, so we might have to move these out before we want to flip these. We don't want them to get too huge, so we want to take some clones. And that we're going to be trying that this week.
Yes, we are going to be taking some clones this week. I'm very excited about this venture. It's something very new for us over here in the Highigan studio, so watch out for that.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, so that's really what's going on in here. We do have just a few little defos we have to do, but we'll probably be doing that with our Patreons this week. So if you want to join us, you could totally join our Patreon and come hang out.
Thursday, fam. Every Thursday we going live in the tent. So it should be good. Everybody's looking great. Glad no more mutants. So it just must have been our luck. Popping one of that stuff. We got some weirdos, so we wanted to give them a good shot. So, but everything should work out well. We have options. We can move stuff around. That is one of the benefits I kind of like at the tents. We've seen comments saying, why don't you guys just make a big room? Well, sometimes it's nice to have the flexibility of different environments and you know, stuff like that.
And also,
so it works great.
we work in this room like it's one big room. It is a studio as well. A lot of people don't understand
we
that
also
this isn't
need to
just a
work
grow room.
and
If it
film.
was literally just for that purpose, I understand those thoughts, but that's not all we do in here.
But everybody's looking bomb, and I think it's pretty critical that we get the watering and things figured out before we leave, because we'll be gone for 2 weeks.
Oof.
So we don't have really anybody to come. We don't have a grow me in town to come check on the grows.
Yeah, what are we gonna do? Autopots.
Yeah. Autopots are pretty dope. So you guys, we definitely have a discount code there if you guys are looking for saving some dollars or checking out the system. Autopot's got a great one.
They're so cool.
We've been loving it. So we know a lot of you guys have been using it. Norma G was telling us about how good they were.
Actually, Norman G kind of is the one that pointed us in that direction, because he knew we needed something that was that could auto water, because sometimes we have to travel and we just needed a solution, and this was the perfect solution.
Right here, the 4-pot. Legit. It comes with everything, the canister, and it just makes it easy. I think we're going to be giving these babies a test for a little bit. Organically, Floraflex way. You can run it in so many different ways. It's just easy, gravity fed. Definitely, if you guys want to save, you can use code Highigan. Check them out.
Man, so
Get like water.
I love how he puts it on Heaven's story time when he gets up.
You like that?
I'm gonna put it over here.
Working the camera magic, so it's like you don't even think I'm gone.
In our next story, I feel like a news anchor.
Tell them the breaking news.
Breaking news? What's our breaking news? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't have many real breaking news, except that I'm getting a whole lot better at pool, so we might do a pool live coming at ya.
She wants to show you guys how much she can whoop my
I've
ass.
been practicing, and I think I'm doing pretty
She's good. She's getting to pool shark status.
Just saying, if you guys want to, see where I came from where I'm at now, there's a progression. I'm just gonna say.
We climbing up there, I guess, Bill. We're almost 200K, guys. So, man, it's crazy to think about 4 years ago, back when we started.
Oh, is that the story time?
Man, wild. So thank you, guys. We're getting close. We're inching to the finish line.
Yeah, we're almost to 100K, which is really, really exciting.
For sure.
I can't wait for adventures to come, because there's a whole lot more to come, and we're just getting started. There's a whole lot more to venture into, and there's a whole lot more coming out every single day that It's all exciting. I'm excited for this year and our new grows and how much more I can learn. I'm excited.
We've been learning a ton, and I think we're still like trying and finding different ways. I think the Autopots are something new, but I think it also, just because how busy our schedule and lives are, like it's kind of a way that is less hands-on, at least in terms of watering and having to watch and stuff like that. And just sometimes when schedules get busy and you forget about it, you know, I think it's going to be something that'll help us out. And there's no timers or it just works. There's just gravity, you know. It's nice. We'll see.
All it is the reservoir full?
Yeah.
And that's every couple like days, maybe every couple weeks, depending how big it is. Like it's so easy.
Right. And everything in there. Just taking a look at the pulse real quick. All those plants we just saw. Pretty much day 43. Actually, the auto's a little bit ahead, day 49, at least for the 2 girls, 1 pot. Or actually, you know what? I might have forgot to update that one because maybe that was the ones that didn't make it. The pound cake.
I was wondering.
The pound cake. They might be at like 39.
I was wondering. No, I think they're more like, well, the 2 girls, 1 pot. They might be.
I would say we're definitely going over on veg.
They might be.
We're definitely going over on the veg here. Should we adjust the days?
Yeah,
we had expected maybe 40 days of veg from seed.
Well, I don't know. Your
longer.
Floraflexes, I think, could stand to go into flower sooner if you wanted to.
So maybe like 60 days, like let's maybe 20 or another 15.
What are they at right now?
Day 43.
So 2 weeks from today.
So what? Add like another 20 days, 14 days.
Yeah, and
55.
And we could switch to flower that day that we go live. Because in 2 weeks we have another live.
We'll just add another 15 days. Potentially a veg. I want to get those ones at least up to the scrognet, and it is a little higher so we can get under there for some stuff.
Yeah,
like
those ones are going to be a minute.
So we really want to try and fill that scrognet out and make it something sweet. But everything's been going great. And now we just know, let's change this one too, because we're going to go a little bit longer. But it's just like it's a nice thing with the Pulse, a free little days tracker we told you about before, guys. But everything's going good. The flexors been going good. I've just been watching the drybacks and stuff like that. And with the new mix, with the more airy, adding the perlite to it has really helped with the cocoa. So I'm just watching the drybacks.
I think so too. They're growing like bees.
Yeah.
There was a couple days, maybe last week, that they were kind of yellowing, and they just.
Well, that was when I was hand watering. So.
Right. So then he turned on the system, and the very next day, you guys, they literally looked so much bigger, so much healthier. They were praying towards the light, like. They really loved it. They were eating it up.
Yeah. So that you can pretty much see the transition between all these lower water content ones. Let me get this one out of the way.
I love that you can see the water content.
The temps out. Yeah. So the little bluer line there is the water content. This is when I was just hand watering, just whenever I could remember. So it's a little sporadic, but this is where I turn on the auto watering system, and it definitely drenches the whole pot a lot more. So they just started exploding. Newts were going good. It was just getting that yellowing at the bottom, just typical newt deficiency sign. But once I kicked it on, boom. So I'm excited to get those Autoflowers going in the flex and just turn it on. I'm just waiting for the Mephisto to get a little bit bigger, just because I had to reset that one.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how this middle tent does go too with the bulbs.
Right. Yeah. So everything's been maintained really well. We're just kind of keeping an eye on things, measuring the pH is pretty on point. It got a little high, so I just doctored it a little bit with some pH down. Just with the flex and the cocoa, you want to keep it around 5.5 to 6. So it was up around. It was up quite a bit higher till I adjusted. It was up to like 6.
Oof. Well, see, that's the great thing about the Pulse. You could do that in a second.
Well, just being able to know that I have to do it is more.
Well, and also, if you don't want it to drop below anything, like, you can have the app, like, literally email you and be like, oh, it dropped below this, or it's too high here, or, like, it's kind of cool. Anyway, bing bong?
Bing bong time. In story time? Now's
Story
the time.
Okay, well, I don't know what kind of story you want.
Now's the time.
I need a prompt. I got all kinds of stories.
You gotta prompt it. Start sounding off in the comments, guys. Let us know.
Ask me anything. I'm sure I got a story.
But it's coming along, guys. So definitely, if you haven't, we're pretty pumped. All these strains we've been looking at tonight, guys, are from Battle of the Breeders. So if you guys haven't seen on the Discord, you should definitely go join and grow along with us. You can enter any strain you want. You can have something growing along right now that's just starting out, and you can enter your own strain. Or if you're growing something like the Mimosa Orange Punch or Lilac Diesel, the Gorilla Fast Flower Gorilla Cookies, we're doing that one. Fast Buds. We're doing the Cali Octane. Like, who else is getting some Cali Octane?
That one, everybody has. I'm telling you, I've had more than one person
Mass Effective
email or message us and say that Cali Octane is going to be nice.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about it.
The Nerds Rope, the Baby Yoda, the Jedi Juice. I know a lot of people are getting this one going. This is the unreleased from Elevate. And this is the one that the community got to name. It was Baby Yoda crossed with the Nerds Ropes. And community name vote came out to Jedi Juice. So that's the official strain name. And we're all growing that one out. That's a fun one. Lots of great shots in here. Anybody into flower with that baby yet? Oh, we getting some up here.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, man.
I like the frost.
Great.
I like frosts.
I
like the frost monsters.
Right? I can't wait to see all these strains. I was really impressed with the Lord of the Lemons. We got to get cracking on that Seed to Harvest vid. But, ooh, look at Tone's got some dank ones in here. Look at these babies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, these ones are looking good. But definitely, guys, check out the Discord if you want to get in on the Battle of Breeders. There's still time, as you see. We have some very small.
Bing Bong is a Cyclops.
We have some very small entries. There are going to be some kind of late finishers, so there's still time to get in. And you can save on any seeds of that through Seedsman. All the info you can find on the Discord, guys. So fun grow alongs coming in.
It's been fun.
There's a new grow along coming.
A new.
But there'll be more deets on that later.
More deets on that later. I'm a mimic today.
You can also follow us on the Instagram. We have Battle of the Breeders Instagram, so we post some updates and stuff there. So the hot spot.
I'm just excited to get into more of these kind of grows because the fact that we can we were all growing together before, but this puts it to a whole new level. Like, we all get to see what each other's plants look like and compare, which is so much more fun than just growing plants and showing them.
Mm-hmm. Kind of a way for us to all kind of try things at the same time. And then everybody kind of around is like smoking the same stuff at the same time, right?
Well, if you don't want to finish
all smoking it.
You keep hoarding all the lighters over here.
Am I?
I
don't know what you just hoarded something to the computer.
I don't know. Are we using this one anymore?
What? No, you can take that off.
Okay.
Whew. So Sunday fun day. How's your guys' day been going? You guys have a good weekend? Anything fun going on coming up? John Quill, how can you keep your hot ass room cool? Well, they're on back order, but AC's got that new AC unit for grow tents, or you can just, if your room supports it, get a window AC unit or a mini split if you want. So there's options out there, but sometimes AC is the only way because all your equipment's going to be putting out heat, so that just adds to the room heat. So if your tent's already hot,
Heat is one of those things that it's like, it depends on where you are, what your resources are. That's just one of those things where if you can bring the temp down at any level, take that ability.
Hey, what up, Hyperactive Highs? How's it going, fam? Happy Sunday. Nodos, nice seeing you, man. Yeah, we're going to be on fun, guys. If you didn't see on the last After Dark, we're going to be hitting the Emerald Triangle. It's going to be awesome. Man, we can't wait, guys. There's actually going to be a live stream over on AC Infinity's Discord, or it's going to be a Q&A coming up in a week or two.
I think it's the first week in September.
Coming up soon, but just get in the
Q&A.
Discord over there. Join the Battle of the Breeders. Join our Discord. It's a great community. Discord's an awesome way to connect with everybody.
And share your grows.
Share your grows unrestricted, unlike Instagram or Facebook or everywhere else that will just destroy you.
It's annoying.
But you can share, and we'll be doing a Q&A all about the trip and all the cool breed farms and stuff we're going to. Some of the best ones in the Emerald Triangle. So it's going to be
Ridgeline is on the agenda, which I'm really excited about.
Humboldt, some Mendo Dope Boys probably.
Mendo Dope Boys?
There's a lot, guys. So it's all going to be unfolding, and it's going to be next month. So we're going to be out there doing that. But definitely tune in for the Q&A. There's going to be a section you can drop questions on. Once we get some more information out to you guys, all the breeders we're going to or all the farms and stuff, you guys will be able to drop questions, and we'll be able to ask them and talk to them live, and maybe even a live stream while we're all together out there. If we can get some internet out in the sticks.
Yeah, we're trying to make it happen where we're having our AC Infinity Live somewhere in the Triangle. So if we can make it happen, we're gonna make it happen for you guys.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, Hyperactive Highs will be coming with us as well. It's gonna be so fun. I can't wait, guys. Hank linking up, and
I can't wait to just learn. I also want to understand as people that cultivate different genetics for different reasons, how that translates into people with indoor grows and how they test that. That's something that I would really like to ask them about as far as their genetics go. Do they recommend some for just outside, or how are their practices in testing their genetics? There's so many questions that oh my gosh, I could nerd out for hours. I'm not even kidding you.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited because each one of these places, I'm sure if I asked them the same question, they would all have different answers. And that's exciting because if we ask any of you guys how you guys grow, every one of you guys grow differently too. So that's, to take from these master growers, so to say.
Legends, really, in the Emerald Triangle.
It's exciting to be able to get into that as a home grower. So I'm pumped.
I'm interested in seeing the outdoor, how they do it, what kind of tips we can glean, and hopefully translate back to us. We're in a very different climate, way more humidity, way more rains. This is really kind of one of the ideal spots, I would say, in the United States for growing outdoors. That's,
in the summer, but it's starting to rain here a lot, which is weird. It's not normal.
So make sure you guys think up a good question, or if there's a particular place and you want us to ask somebody a particular question, get it out to us. We definitely want to try and get those questions answered, in person, learn and grow together. So I think it's gonna be sweet. I'm excited to maybe try an outdoors that someday, but I feel like we just have so much we're still learning inside,
I mean, yeah.
It's we really just don't have the time.
I have a new question every single day.
With our jobs and everything else, we really don't have even the time to focus on outdoors. So stick to what we can do year round at least.
But if I have the people there to pick their brains at that moment, and at some point I know I want to do an outdoor grow, I'm taking that opportunity.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Nerd heaven coming at you. See, Bing Bong is he might make an appearance, you guys.
He's ready?
Yeah.
Is it story time?
I was thinking about getting Bing Bong a Hawaiian little shirt or his own little hunter's vest so he can come hunt with us.
You guys, does the Bong need a new wardrobe for this trip? Is what I've been saying. Hawaiian shirts?
I wonder if I could put him on my carry-on.
I'm coming with, guys.
He only has one eye right now.
I only have one eye. And I'm so high. Take me into the sky, heaven. Yeah, touch me there.
Higher than you've ever been before, Bing Bong. You don't even know.
Watch me do the limbo.
That would be fun, though, right?
What's up, fam?
Don't you think it'd be cool to take Bing Bong and like have Bing Bong ask like all the Ridgeline guys like how they choose their genetics?
Cannot be done seriously. Cannot.
How do you translate from outdoor to indoor?
Indoor to outdoor. What kind of outdoor IPM?
It would be just funny, right? Ask him all the scientific shit.
That is one thing I'm curious. Like, what kind of IPM did they do outdoors? Because when we've done it here on the deck and stuff, it's like, man, look at all the bugs and dirt. Like, are they doing something special? Is it part of the greenhouse helps keep that kind of stuff down?
See, I don't know.
Sprays.
See, those are things that I want to know. Like, what are their what are the bugs that they are worried about? You know, so to say, and like,
Yeah.
and not only that, it's like when you do develop flowers on your plants, like your buds are sticky. You know what I mean? Like, how do you prevent like dirt and just things flying through the air? It doesn't even necessarily need to be bugs. Why? Stop doing that.
Why?
Because you're fucking with me.
We're going to tell a story. Story time. You told everybody a great story on the last Patreon live.
Well, it's because you know.
One more Bing Bong, and we're ready. Thanks for joining, guys. Always a good time. Lots of fun stuff coming up. So make sure to join the Discord. Follow along on the gram. We did have to start our gram over. So if you guys maybe not frequent over there, but you're like, man, I haven't seen
think we're
Highigan
like
in a
less
long
than
time.
100 away from 10K.
Highigan
So if
now.
you guys, I'm high again.
We're almost back up after the big delete. So that was a bummer. But we gotta make it. Gotta rebuild. And how's that one?
Meh.
Story time? The OCP
Why
story time.
Do you have any stories?
Not really.
What do you mean, not really?
I don't know.
bet you just don't like to tell us your stories. I mean,
Transition to outdoor is hard.
one time I
PD
was
says.
in high school and I stole some plants from these people, but I didn't really realize what I was stealing.
Oh my gosh, you were
I did
a
it.
weed stealer?
I did.
Oh my god.
It was
what?
only 2 plants, and I didn't know what I was doing.
Only 2? You're like,
They were out in this field, and this guy was like, go out there, and there's these plants. They're going to be in these buckets. Just go grab those buckets and bring them back. And I was like, okay, I can do that.
I got you.
And I did it. I'm sorry. Whoever that
Were
was, I
they
have no
huge?
idea. I don't even know who they were.
Were they like huge and you were like running? How old were you? What?
I was probably like, it was right before I could drive, so I was probably like 15.
That's ridiculous.
It was me. I was with some friends, and it was, you know, I don't know. What do you do when you're 15? And, you know, I'm not
Grab
nowadays.
those plants in a
kids
field
don't
and you
do.
run.
Kids don't get down like that nowadays.
But you do hear about that. People getting their outdoor stuff stolen around here in Michigan. Like I've had friends who had their huge golf cart sized trees stolen out of their yard. So I don't know. You guys, any of you guys who are legal states who have outdoor ever experience, you know, having baby heavens in your backyard, running away with your potted plants?
I don't know. I don't know why I was like so like, yeah, let's go do that. I don't know. I do a lot of weird things. Like, well, the thing
they
is,
still in
here's
veg?
the thing. When I
Were
grew
they in
up,
veg
I
at all?
had 3 older brothers, and I was the youngest of 4 kids. And so when I was with my friend group, stop doing that. When I was with my friend group, I would be the daredevil, because, like, I don't know, there's nothing worse than what my brothers could put me through.
Living on the edge.
I was always living on the edge.
That's just maybe a little bit of a rebel, a little bit of wild card streak.
I did some things. Some things I'm not so proud of. Yeah, I made a lot of questionable decisions.
You live and you learn.
Yeah.
This mustache is maybe a questionable decision.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like it.
You said to grow it out, so I'm trying.
I call it a
It
flavor
looks a little
saver.
dirty. Oh, whoa. What was for dinner?
Pizza. We got pizza today.
It's ordered a pizza for sure.
That explains it. Older brothers definitely influence the youngest,
Oh,
David
yeah.
says.
The older brother's always like, yeah, do that.
Well, and also,
do it.
my brothers were like
get you in trouble.
intense. If you knew my brothers when we were kids, like they were like the kids that were like, yeah,
Were they those ones?
they were
Going
those
nuts?
kids, and I was like, I don't know, I wasn't as wild as they were, like per se. When I was like little, I was kind of quiet and kind of because I was a girl. I don't know if. But like as I got older and I was able to do more things with my brothers, like like they were always like, make Heaven do it first. So like I was like, all right, let's go.
You were the guinea pig?
Always.
You were the canary in the coal
every
mine.
time.
Like, send Heaven in.
Every time. I think I said this one before. One time my brothers locked me into this like, I had this, I can't remember if it was a trunk or what, but I had this like toy box and my brothers like shoved me inside of it.
They
and
trapped
they
you in
drug it outside and they rolled me down the hill, down the back, like behind the house. Inside of it. And I remember like coming out like all disoriented and my mom like running down the hill like, what the hell?
What the hell? What are you doing to her?
Yeah, that's the kind of shit my brothers would do to me. So yeah, I did some weird stuff and it was no big deal. Like stealing plants. I'm sorry again.
Rough and tumble over here.
What would you do?
What would you do? Man, so I'm excited. I'm excited to get these plants going, and hopefully everything goes well. Like, one of the main things we want to try the Autopots for this one, too, is because we're going to be gone for 2 weeks. So we just want to make sure everybody's set during that time frame, and I think we'll really be able to get away with a week, 2 weeks, not being able to come in. We'll just get them all loaded up with Floraflex and water and cross our fingers while we're gone.
And hope to God they make it. Maybe we should put some cams on it so we can live watch it if we ever get any service.
Maybe we just start a Twitch stream for 2 weeks straight. I don't even think
Can
they'll
you
let you
do
go.
that?
I don't think they'll let you go that long.
How long can you do a Twitch stream?
I don't know. But it would be nice to check
Somebody knows, please tell
video-wise
us.
on them just to make sure. Like your hat. It's a nice hat, Anthony. Thank you guys for hanging out again. Sunday's always a good time. Mondays tomorrow. I'm not even ready for the week. Kids ain't ready. Go upstairs and be like, get ready for school tomorrow.
I don't know.
Party's over.
He's so
Wake up.
excited. He's excited for
Get to
school
the bus,
tomorrow.
run.
He's gonna be dressed and up before I am
I
even
know,
awake.
yeah, he's gonna be. He was saying he's pumped to see his friends, and I totally get it. Like, kind
His
of
bag's all packed. He's
Yeah.
like, he's so ready.
his little socks laid out,
He
whole
does.
outfit for tomorrow.
He does got everything laid out. It's so cute.
It's gonna be fun. Favorite strain to smoke? William asks.
I don't.
What would you say out of what we got lately? Lord of the Lemons wrap up.
Right now.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's hard to
We
say
got orange
because
cream
some of
pop.
them do different, like have different moods.
They
like,
do.
if I
Bang
really just
Bang.
kind of want to get going, I do lemon bang bang.
Lemon Bang
That one
Bang?
shoots me to the sky.
That's why I wanted to repot the Ben and Gary's that we saw in there, guys. That's why it's a little bit behind, like the Cinderella 99. It's because they were like mutated from seed.
But lemon bang bang actually reminds me of sour diesel. Actually,
She's super lemony. Like, whew, during the grow, super lemons. Now that it's like been curing for a couple weeks in the grow bags, it's not as potent of lemon, but there's still that lemon citrus gassy cleaner.
oh, it's so
It was
good.
wild. when
And
they
the
were
little
growing, though.
the nugs, man, they're just like they're perfect, just perfect nugs. Like you take I don't know, they're just so perfect.
Jason asks, when do your plants start to smell? Definitely into flower when you're getting some trichome production.
Yeah,
Usually
yeah.
when you can see them getting frosty, you should be able to smell that too.
I don't know how your sniffer works, but how well it works, but you should be able to smell it when there's some flowers there.
Yeah, definitely into flower. Definitely when you got trichome production. So not like pistol hair phase or when they're looking like a dandelion, but like when they really start to develop frost, chunk up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, late in flower, obviously, it's going to be reeking outside the tent. It's going to be reeking outside. What's up, Shawnee Mac?
Sometimes I kind of like it when I'm like, oh my God, I can smell it in there before I open it.
Dang, PD. So, whew.
What's your favorite one right now?
Yeah, what is your favorite strain, guys? What do you guys have in the tent right now that is like, this is the new hotness?
Or maybe
What are you
nothing.
growing right now?
Or maybe you want to go back to something because nothing you've smoked since has really hit
If
it
you
like
got
that.
if you got something going right now, and it's something new that you never tried, and you're like, dang, this is gonna be a banger. It's an early flower, and you can already tell. Go jump on Battle of the Breeders Discord and post up, guys, because you can enter whatever strain you want, whatever you're growing, and there's a category for that. So you got a chance to win some cool prizes, connect with a bunch of other people in the community. Like there's tons of just people picking their own strain and run of them. So we do have a bunch of the like officially Battle of the Breeder strains, but there is a category for your own. So if you got something
We
banging
got
going
some
on
coming
right
out
now,
here. Mandarin cookies.
ooh, mandarin
Bubblicious,
cookers, hella jelly,
Oh, jinx.
jinx, blueberry pancakes, still it.
Oh, really? I have yet to find like a blueberry strain that I really, really like.
Yeah.
And it's not like I've like searched for one, but like anything that we've ever grown that has like a blueberry component, it's not really been like anything to write home about, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'd like to find a good one of those.
Skywalker, House of Ripley's OGs, and the Mephisto. I bet that's a banger. 9-pound hammer. Boom.
OG Chem Dog. I actually hear that one a lot. That must be a good one.
Yeah. Purple Sunset,
I think
copycat.
we've had Chem Dog before, I think, though. We've never grown it, but we've
had it.
We've had, like,
Yeah.
a bag of it.
For my buddy who does hydro. It was
That's
good,
pretty
too.
good.
All his stuff is really
Yeah,
always
it was,
dialed.
off. That dude grows, like, oh my gosh.
Strawberry terps. Tim's asking, what's a good one with strawberry terps? I can't say we've done very many. I feel like we did a Mephisto that had strawberry terps.
Oh, it smelled just
And
like a strawberry.
that one legit did. It was
Forgotten strawberries?
Forgotten strawberries.
Oh, that was
it.
good.
That was a Mephisto one, and it was.
It was an auto.
Yeah, auto, and definitely had some strawberry slapping terps on that.
They're definitely out there. I know Kyle Cushman is known for his strawberry cough.
Yeah,
So if you can get your hands on that.
We've never actually grown that one, but it's, it's synonymous. We're growing the.
Yeah, never grown it.
Cinderella 99. That's a pretty big one from Soul Brother. Or no, Mr. Grimm's. It's not Mr. Grimm's.
What do you-
Seeds.
you
I'm
always
having
say
like a
Soul Brother.
brain meltdown from that.
It's
name
Mr. Soul,
Brothers
Mr. Soul,
Grimm
Brothers
Seeds.
Grimm Seeds.
Cinderella 99. Yeah, we met him at the American Autoflower Cup. So we got sent that one from Nodo's. So we got that going right now. We had to repop that because we had the first one was a little mutated. But I think that's just our bad luck. I feel like you just got to pop.
Maybe, I
a
don't
few
know.
of
I
them
feel like it was something
and then
I did.
be like, all right, these are the
That's
best.
weird.
Because I feel like every time because we always just try and pop one because we're staying in our 12 plant limit. So it's like, sometimes you just get those anomalies and you only did one. So it's like, do you keep running with it or do we try and start over?
Yeah.
So we decided to start over. So they're catching up, but everybody should be good. Brothers Grimm.
Tongue-tied there.
I am. Tongue twisters. Bing Bong got me. Over here. I'm over here. I'm over here.
He's
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, everybody. Put me at the camera.
Okay.
Hey, can I get another eyeball?
Sure.
My depth perception's been off.
Okay.
I've been missing the lighter every time.
I'm so sorry, Big Mom. I don't know. Emergency surgery.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
He's been over there with only just Cyclops in it.
Okay.
I like how you have a whole toolkit of eyeballs. Show them your toolkit, please. Get out of here. Look at those gigantic green ones. He's greened out. It's totally an Amazon eyeball kit. Why is he winking at me? He's only got one.
I can't. You got to. Can you help me?
What? You're the one with the super nails. Let me try. I'm trying. I just cut mine, so they're like
Of
stumps.
course you did. Did you get it? No. Can't do it. Can't do it. He can't do it. Bing Bong's over here sad.
Yeah, he's only got one. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well,
Wait.
Did you get it?
I think so.
Got it.
Wow.
All right, Bing Bong. Are they lopsided?
Oh my God! Somebody call Zuckerberg. It's like VR.
Oh gosh. He's at least he's got them both, all right?
I can see.
Yeah, so Bing Bong eyes.
Heaven mails them out too. When people sign up in the Patreon, she sends them a little pair of eyeballs. Like, what are they gonna do with that? They can't
They're
even
gonna
get the
make their
stickers
own
off.
Bing Bong. I love it. Some people do send me pictures of their Bing Bongs.
I got some family out there somewhere.
I
maybe?
actually pack them in little seed packs, so they're like little Bing Bong eyes. They're cute. Whatever.
Who was it that said they put it on their dab rig and they called it Dabbington or something?
Dabbington. Yeah. Dr.
Was that
Dabbington or
Innovibe?
something. Was it Innovibe? No,
don't
I think it was
remember.
256.
Oh, you're right. I think it was 2.5. Getting high on the Patreon. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Always a good time.
School tomorrow.
School tomorrow. Back to school. Get them riled up. Get them rounded up. Throw them in bed.
Thanks, you guys, for
the
hanging
plants
out
in.
tonight. And if you guys want to follow us on the gram, remember it's I'm Highigan. And hopefully we'll see you in 2 weeks. We'll see where these babies are at.
Yeah. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks for hanging out. Stay tuned for some